Okay, I've already started. I thought you wouldn't be interested, but you must be, because someone else must be out there anyway. Well, the idea is we're looking at a front strut removal, and we've got to get to, I'll show you in a minute if we can. I have to move this carpet as well. I can't. Behind that carpet, which is, anyway, okay, behind that carpet is 3 nuts we've got to get to, or 3 bolts. But first of all, we've got to get this thing out the way. So I've took this panel off, which is only a couple of screws, easy to do. There's one that goes through here, one that goes through there. It pulls down and it all just clips out. There's no other screws. That's easy. Okay, so that's as far as we've got. Now I've got to get to this, and I'm just trying to think, the hell's holding this in? And that looks like one of those safety nuts, so I might be a bit, I don't know. We'll have a go and I'll keep you posted. I think I've never done this before, so I don't know. There's one there, which is an Allen key bolt, and we took him out. It does seem to free him up a little bit. There's another one over the top there. These which you've got to get off, but we'll see. Let me just get that other bolt first. I want to do this one. I'll just keep going until I know how I can get it undone, and then I'll tell you properly. Well, you can see that it doesn't look like some of them. So that looks like it frees up. If anybody's going to give me some stick, I'm probably going to get it for this. Okay, so to get my fuse box down out the way so I can get to, this is what we're looking at, the top of the strut. Okay, these 3 bolts, I had to tin snip through this metal plate because they're held on. Look, what a stupid idea. They're held on with security bolts. So as soon as you reach the right tension, the head snaps off and that's it. And you can't get behind the plate. So I cut mine, undid it by hand, here, and got it out because it came loose. Pathetic design. Come on, Fiat. You've got to get to that at some point. Where is it? There, look at that. How easy accessible now that is. What a daft design to put a security guard around your fuse box. There's probably a reason. If anybody in the comments lets me know, please do. You want to give me some stick? I don't mind at all, alright? Right, let's crack on with this job. Okay, so you have 3 large nuts there, 16 mil. So you got one there, and one at the back. I'm just going to slacken them. I'm not taking them off yet. I just want to slacken them because we've got to drop the wheel and everything first. But we've got the other side jacked up doing the brake and the discs, which you'll see in a previous video. The disc fell apart. Okay, so I'm just going to slacken these and that's it. And if I've made a booby on this one, well, someone will let me know. I'm sure they will. But fancy using secured, why? Alright, so whatever. Probably yes, if someone's going to break into your vehicle and short it, but really? Anyway, okay, pretty straightforward to get to once you've done it, and they all came undone pretty easy. That's as far as I'm going to go. So I've slackened off all 3. All I'll do tomorrow is drop the wheel, and then I'll show you how I'm taking the strut out. I'll take that to my local garage, and they said they'll just drop the spring on for me because we're going away and it saves a bit of time. But this actually did do my head in a bit. I thought, right, it's actually annoyed me. You can probably tell. Anyway, so that's as far as we can go today, and this full saga, which will be the brakes tomorrow, I will finish that off and I'll do that as a separate video, and then I'll show you the strut tomorrow as well. Alright, okay. So these are held on with just a piece of, see the rubber split there, that goes behind here. Okay, fits in there. Same with these 2 as well. Hello Jenny.
How are you?
I'm alright, how are you? What I need is one of these star sockets to get that undone. And they're tight. And what is that? I can't see that myself. I need my glasses. What is it? 20 by the look of it. 18, 20, yeah, 22. So it's an E20. A little bit of persuasion, and then it is. And then what I'll do, I'm going to get this, I'll get these rubbers off in a second. I'll just show that now. So this is loose, that's got loose. I'll take these rubbers off, they've got a clip here. So I'll undo that clip, and then these two rubbers will come off exactly the same as that one did. And then we've got behind here, I'm going to have to put some sort of chisel to part this as much as I can. I don't mean damage it, I mean just put a chisel just to get it loose so we can hammer it down. And hopefully there's enough distance to clear it so then it becomes loose. And then I can undo inside the cab. Now the other side's turning, so I've just put a 23 stand free, so it moves up and down now, but the distance I've got to go, so my lad's coming around to give me a hand to push pressure on this bottom part to lower that down so we can get this. There isn't much, it only needs about 4 inches and that's it, if that, is that it? Yeah, it's about 4 inches, and then we're out. And I can take it to the garage, they put new spring on. No, not a new spring, my spring. Look how bad it is. With a new strut. So my lad popped around for 5 minutes, which I needed the help for. So we have to undo the bottom anti-roll bar or bush bar, whatever you want to call it, underneath here, and that'll drop the centre arm down a bit. And then the whole lot. Undo the 3 bolts up inside. And that's it, we're ready to go. So if I can pull him out, well, I'll do that in a minute, and I'll take him up to the garage. And there we go.